What's up, geeks, and welcome to the number one nerd show in the universe. I am your presenter, Primetime Travie T, and I'm joined by the thunder and lightning of nerddom. Presenting first, Peter Parker's number one fan and Jason Todd's biggest supporter, Jalil Sensei. But what's good? A good guy without a villain. Jalil will go head to head with the man of many toxic characters and the one and only fan of Katsuki Bakugo, the Juggernaut Keane. This is Geek in the Sheets. All right, guys. First off, what's up?
First of all, I want to say that was a legendary introduction to me. that was legendary. I like that. I might need that clip cut and edited. I can post that somewhere. I love the sound of that.
How you doing, Keane?
Oh, living the dream. I'm all about my toxicity today. And my toxic characters.
All right. So we're gonna start. We're gonna jump right into it. The Suicide Squad released on Friday, right? And it did a $26.5 million box office for the first night, which is underwhelming for what they expected. But I'm seeing mixed reviews online, so let's just get right into it. I'm gonna let y'all two discuss what y'all thought. We'll start with Keane.
Honestly, I enjoyed the movie. Honestly, I feel like probably the mix come in because the Suicide Squad, a lot of people don't like Suicide Squad, to be honest, and honestly, on top of that, they didn't bring a lot of A-list. They literally bought D-list characters and put them on the screen besides Harley Quinn and Bloodsport. So, I mean, it's like, if you're not willing to give a lot of those characters a chance, then it's probably not going to be for you. What's his name? The man John Cena played. What was his name again?
Baker.
I loved him in this, and I did not expect to love John Cena in this. Idris Elba, he was perfect. He's never been in a movie. He could be in a trash movie, and I would still love him because he's that kind of actor. Harley Quinn, she was dope. She had probably one of the most badass fight scenes I've seen in a minute. Starro, they portrayed Starro probably the way he's supposed to be portrayed. I'm just not a big Starro fan, so I don't really care. I didn't really care for him whether he was in it or not. But overall, I like the movies. I like the characters in it. I like the rat chick too. So I'll probably say I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Well, for me, I'm not gonna lie, it was difficult getting through that movie. It was very, 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 very difficult. I do agree with Bloodsport, Harley Quinn, and Peacemaker being the stars of the show. I didn't understand the polka dot guy. Like I didn't know how to, like, I didn't really get it. I was like, I got understood his power, like with his mother and everything, but it just, I feel like he wasn't needed. Honestly, never heard of half of those people before the movie. The ending was fucking terrible. And what would I rate it? I give it a 5. But that Harley Quinn scene that you talk about, that was good.
The scene with Bloodsport and John Cena going through that
forest.
Yeah, I'll get him that too.
Hey, that's a 10. That was a 10 out of 10 right there.
That was going to work.
Especially when he shot like that, I was like, that was nice.
That was cool. I'll get him that.
I like that. Yeah. But overall, I think the movie was a 5. To me, it was kind of random. It was just like a random movie. I was just like, it was difficult getting through, but I got through it.
That's definitely fair. Something that I've been reading online and being just other people talking about it is that it was just a little too long, and it was all over the place.
Yeah,
it was long.
Yeah,
that's why
2 hour and 12-minute runtime that's a long movie in 2021,
especially for Suicide Squad.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is like you were saying, Suicide Squad to me is kind of some throwaway characters that they brought together to kind of like save. I mean, Harley Quinn's obviously a huge character at this point, but
She might be
Y'all think she's the
borderline.
face of the DC movie universe? Because I think that's what they're trying to do with her.
Honestly, I think she is.
It's over for Batman and Superman. I don't think they'll ever get the face. The Dark Knight series, Batman had potential, but
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, as a Batman fan, I don't think there's ever been a really, really good Batman portrayal on the big screen.
I was like
live
Christian
action
Bale was close to perfect, but he wasn't perfect.
because
Christian Bale.
Bale.
He was close to like where
I think there's problems with the either some people have done Batman really well and some people have done Bruce Wayne really well.
Yeah,
but having both characters, it's hard to do because they're polar opposites. So you have to be a good actor.
Who would you say did Bruce Wayne well? Because I still haven't seen a good Bruce Wayne, in my opinion.
If you George Clooney did a good Bruce Wayne.
Who?
George Clooney. He did a good Bruce Wayne. Batnip sucked, but
he had the look. I give him the look.
Yeah,
I'll give him the look. He had the look down.
Who was the Bruce Wayne from Batman Forever?
Is it Val Kilmer?
Yeah. Either honestly, between him and Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne, if you could combine their Bruce Wayne with Ben Affleck's Batman, you would have the perfect on-screen portrayal of both Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Yeah.
I hate Christian Bale's Batman because I hate the Batman voice.
I hate the voice.
You didn't like it?
I hate it. It's the worst.
I hate the voice.
Man, that's the best part of his Batman.
And it's terrible.
I hate the voice. I hate how he fights. Everything about his Batman just takes me off.
Wow. I didn't like how stiff his neck was, though.
Although in Batman Begins, for some reason, it felt like an entirely different Batman in Batman Begins. And I like the way he portrayed Batman and the whole fear aspect in Batman Begins. For some reason, his Batman Begins, I love that Batman. But it just seemed different in Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That being said, I do think that the Dark Knight is the best Batman movie there's ever been.
Mine is,
even though I don't think that Heath Ledger's Joker or Christian Bale's Batman are the best versions of those characters overall. I think Heath Ledger is a very good take on the Joker, but he should not be portrayed as the quintessential Joker. Like if we're comparing Jokers to
what makes you say that? Because I'm actually interested on why you think
I don't feel like I loved his take. I think he was really, really good at being the Joker. However, when I think of the Joker, I don't think of Heath Ledger's Joker. I think honestly, if I'm being real, I think of Mark Hamill's Joker.
Hey, honestly,
he was good though. I hate Mark Hamill. Like you say, he was good though. I can see. I thought you were gonna say what's his name's Joker?
Jack Nicholson.
No, the fuck is his name?
Jared Leto.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say.
No.
I was gonna be like, hey man, look,
that's the worst version of the Joker. No, the top two worst versions of the Joker for me is Jared Leto's Joker and the Joker from the Batman animated show where he had dreadlocks.
Yeah, and he knew how to fight, and he had hands.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck? I just finished that the other day.
They modernized him, bro. They brought him up with the time.
I hate that.
He couldn't be trashed forever. He didn't make no damn sense. But
it's the fact that he had hands though, like he could fight.
He doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be trash. That's not like his thing. Isn't I'm a martial artist. His thing is I'm a fucking lunatic that'll just blow you up. Like
yeah, I like the sinister one. I don't like. It's like. I mean, every time I think of the Joker, I just think of Heath Ledger's like the way he like portrayed him.
It was good, but
perfect.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Heath Ledger. I lean towards more Jack Nicholson and like kind of like the gangster style.
Gangster.
Oh yeah. I like that. I like that too. Yeah. The Joker and Under the Red Hood's really good too. Yeah. I don't know if that's Mark Hamill or not, but
no, that was
what's his name?
What is his name?
He was the same voice for in Arkham Origins.
Yeah, I don't remember his name though.
I'd say because I think that they had completely different actors for both.
To me, but let's talk about that movie. That was a great movie. The way Batman was portrayed, the build up, that was perfect to me. That was perfect.
John DiMaggio was the Joker.
My man Nightwing to the side.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, he had to take the bat. He had
But
to take the
Under the Red Hood might be the best DC animated film, so I can't really.
which one?
Under the Red Hood, it might be the best DC animated film.
Wait, Travis, say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
It might be the best
What?
DC animated film. One that's right there neck and neck with it for me is Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, I think is what it's called.
No, that movie was trash to me.
What?
You're what?
I hated that movie. They disrespected Wonder Woman. They disrespected everybody.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, I can't sit with that.
I'll put Flashpoint is up there too.
I didn't like Flashpoint as much. It was cool. It's not like a bad movie, but I don't hold it in the same regard as I do. It's Killing Joke's up there too for me.
It was all right.
I'm a Batman fan. Like, you gotta remember that.
The Killing Joke would be perfect if they cut the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, the whole Batgirl Batman thing.
That was strange to me, and also I know this is how it ended in the comics too, and that's fine, but like I still don't like it. Is Batman and him the movie ending with Batman and Joker just getting weak off that stupid Joker joke?
Which
was like, can we stop this? Like don't laugh at him. Punch him in the face.
Originally, how it happened was because they left it on like a cliffhanger, so they were both laughing, and then only one was laughing. So, and they never answered the question of what happened, but it's always majorly assumed that Batman snapped his neck. So that was always, and that's another thing that they did not put in the movie. I don't think. Well,
Gotcha.
I think they did because they were laughing at the end, and then Joker stopped laughing, and only Batman was laughing.
There's another movie where it's like a similar scene, but instead the Joker's the only one laughing. And he goes like, well, since you're not going to do it, I'll do it. And he just basically snaps his own neck. But I don't remember what Batman movie. They're like in the sewer or something.
Those are easily top 5. The Dark Knight Returns, part 1 and 2.
Yeah, both top 5 Batman movies. Top 5.
Yeah.
Both great. I don't remember which one that scene is from, but to me that was a great scene. That was a great scene.
Yeah.
All right, just keep with the superhero theme here. As we all know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to play Black Adam, but apparently he's been in talks with Kevin. Is it Feige? I don't know how to say it. Feige. Yeah, or had tossed around ideas of him joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No.
How do y'all feel about this? And if he did, what character would you want to see him play?
Okay, I'll go first. I like him as Black Adam. I can see it. Maybe grow his hair out because Black Adam has hair, but I like it. He got the build, and I think I just never seen him play like a super serious role. So this might be a little new for me. So I don't want to go into it expecting too much, but I like him as Black Adam. But Marvel, like, I don't think he would work for anybody in Marvel. I mean, maybe the Hulk, but like, I don't know. Like, I can't really. Oh, maybe Juggernaut, but then again, I don't think I want to see The Rock as Juggernaut.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like Marvel, that's up in the air for me. But I like him as Black Adam. I think that's a pick.
Keane said that if there's going to be a Black Juggernaut in the MCU, it's definitely going to be him.
It's not. It is. It's going to be Keane?
Yeah, it's going to be Keane.
He's the walking Juggernaut now. So
right.
Thank you, sir.
Just need to get a helmet for that big ass head.
Wow. There it is. Look. I'm trying to think of who he could play.
Yeah, because I couldn't think of anybody.
Yeah, I don't. It's Hulk or
honestly, like even Doc Samson, like one of Hulk's people, like Hyperion.
What about Colossus? How you feel about Colossus?
Nah, he's not Russian. Colossus is Russian.
Forget that.
What about? I mean, he could play Hyperion for real, but honestly, I would want that role for Henry Cavill because DC don't deserve him.
Nah, I think he's a good Superman. They just don't make good Superman movies. Like Superman has never had a good movie. That's bad.
We're gonna touch on Superman a little bit. There's a show I want to touch on.
Stick to the Rock.
But honestly, I don't know, because I feel like the MCU, they're gonna give me a Drax situation and do like a similar casting with Batista and Drax, and then completely change the character from what he's supposed to be, and it's just gonna drive me crazy all over again. So it's like, man.
I've got a list here.
If he could play anybody, I would want him to play probably Beta Ray Bill for Thor.
All right. I got a list here from the interwebs that tells us people that he's apparently been rumored to play. Namor the Submariner.
He's too damn big.
Yeah, he's way too big.
He's way too big.
Way too big.
Ares.
I like that.
I can see that. Yeah.
I like that.
Nuke. I don't know who that is. Frank Simpson.
Nah, pass on that.
Okay. Wonder Man.
I don't even know who that is. Oh, you heard that person. I don't know who that is.
Simon Williams. Yeah, I don't know. The Thing.
Hell no. I shouldn't know. He's too tall. The Thing is short, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, if they do
wider than
after, if they do it after they CG him, I mean, it could work.
The Thing though, but
Thing is tall. He's just not tall because everybody compares to the Hulk. He's just not that tall.
Gotcha.
Imagine the Rock looking like the Thing. They're like,
I can see it. I'm not against the Thing. That'll give the Fantastic Four some star power. Kraven the Hunter.
No, Aaron Johnson. That's perfect for him.
Either him or the dude who played Gladiator for Kraven.
No, Aaron Johnson. Bro, listen, he had the build. He's got the voice, the look, bro. When I think of Kraven, when I heard that announcement, I was just like, wow, that actually might be a perfect casting.
Hercules.
Achilles.
I've seen him as Hercules 2 times now. I'm cool.
Achilles. I think I know
that. Kingpin.
Ew.
What? He's not even fat.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoever said that was clearly drunk.
Black Bolt.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean.
Well, wait.
I'm not against it.
Okay.
He wears a mask and he got a bald ass head, so it's like, and he's big as hell.
Right, so he won't have to really speak because Black Bolt speaks.
Put a check mark on that.
All right.
We like that one. We like the Black Bolt one. I like that. Okay.
And then lastly, Luke Cage.
It has to be a brown skin, like a really dark dude.
Hey, just tear that part of the paper off.
And plus, I don't know if he's got it like that. I don't know if he's got the serious role like that.
I feel you. Keeping with the somewhat of a superhero vibe here. They're releasing new action figures that are crossover characters between the Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well,
are y'all here for this, or y'all not here for this?
As a former action figure collector, I like the idea of it, but I don't think it's needed. We already had that in a show, I think, right?
We did. It was on Fox Kids in like 1997.
Yeah. I don't really think it's needed. I feel like they could have done that when that happened. So I think it's a little late. But I might look into it because I do like to collect action figures whenever I can. So
there are some cool designs on here as I'm looking through.
I'm actually about to look at it right now.
I was like, they've got some decent what's the word I'm looking for? Decent morphs.
Okay.
Removable helmets. That's in terms of being like, if you're an action figure collector and you're a fan of either or both of these series, I would definitely check it out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna look into it. I kind of like it. The Shredder one's cool. Not really feeling Michelangelo though. Not gonna.
Honestly, I don't think Power Rangers and TMNT are two verses that should ever cross.
Yeah, realistically, no. But
All right. Moving on, we've got EA provides an update on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order sequel. It's looking like it's going to release in 2022.
Yo, 2022 is about to be the most hype year ever.
I need it. Beat that game twice. I need it.
All right. Well, how y'all feeling about it? Did y'all like the first one?
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I still need to finish it.
you haven't fit.
Look,
Do you know what happens at the end though? Do you know?
I do know. I watched all the cutscenes.
Listen,
Not because I got to the second boss fight.
No,
Oh no, you did. I got to the second boss fight with the chick with the two swords. She was lighting my ass up, like, bro.
Oh my!
I couldn't do shit with her. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take a break. I'll come back to this.
Was that the
I never
second
went back.
sister? Was that the second sister? What sister was that?
The second.
The second one? Oh my! Oh man, she whooped my. Woo!
Yeah, bro. And I couldn't even change the difficulty setting so I could skate past. So you know what? I'm gonna just take a break and I'll come back. And I never went back.
I beat that game twice. That game was so fun.
Yeah, I'm about to drop my system onto you, sir. I'm not here for
it. I don't have. Listen, man. It took me like. Oh man, it took me like at least 3 to 4 months just to beat the second sister, bro. Like,
man.
And even the bigger one, the big sister, that took even longer to beat her.
So I'm definitely here. I'm definitely here for the second one, though.
Oh yeah, we need that. I wonder where they're gonna go with it though, because you know the ending reveal. I'm not gonna say it in case people haven't actually like looked into it, but the ending reveal at the end, you know, if they're gonna go based off of that, I'm actually pretty interested to see what they're gonna do with that. If they don't do anything with it, I'm gonna be highly disappointed because you can't just do that and then not go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it won't make any sense. So yeah.
They need to bring my boy Starkiller back from the Force Unleashed.
Yes. That
Starkiller is the dude that was Darth Vader's apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And at the time of playing it, I was a new Star Wars fan too. So like it was kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah. That man was a real deal.
I would say the Starkiller's in the one Soul Calibur game, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I still gotta like actually play that. I've never actually played that game.
He's got some fire moves. All right, so it's been rumored that DC isn't actually going to stop making comics. Jim Lee has actually said that that's not true, but you know, you never know. Rumors don't just spark out of thin air. What do you guys think?
I was gonna say, because y'all just released Future State, you be out of your damn mind if you stop.
Hey, I will give Marvel their props on screen. They lead the charge, but on comic front, that's DC all the way.
They said I read a Winter Soldier comic run, trash. Was not good. Don't even know what they were doing in it. Ultimate Spider-Man run was great though. I'm not finished, but it is great so far.
They honestly, in like the past couple years, they dropped the ball on two major events with the Secret Wars and the Civil War II BS. I will say probably their best run to me in probably the last 10 years is that Superior Spider-Man run where Doc Ock took him over and ran. So it's like, but other than that, DC just has better quality in comics overall from back to finish. So yeah, that would be shit if they stopped making them.
Have you read the Rebirth Teen Titans?
Mm-hmm.
You read it? Okay. Yeah, I'm deep into that. That's they're trying to make me like Damien. It's getting there, but
he's getting there. He's getting there.
It's a little serious. It's a good little series. Not gonna lie, I can't lie.
Speaking of Teen Titans, let's just jump right into this.
What's up?
Is Deathstroke a Teen Titan villain or a Batman villain?
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because when you said that, I actually sat for a second. It was like, wait, wow, like that's a good take, and I actually wanted to know why you felt like that because there's comics where Deathstroke has given Batman straight hands, like just tore him up. And then at the same time, he beats on the Teen Titans like those are his children. So it's like, I don't know.
It depends, because originally he was a Teen Titans villain originally, but his main rival was Nightwing. They had beef, like issues in the comics, and even in the show, they had issues.
He was good.
But it's like, yeah, they was beating his ass multiple times. Like, they had issues up until that boy was grown. But now it's like growing up, and now they tried to kind of like branch Deathstroke out into like everything, like fighting the whole Justice League on his own, fighting different people, even just a mercenary through different comics. Even honestly, they even tried to branch him towards Batman in his direction. So now he's like, they kind of branched him towards Damian and Batman's direction at the same time. So it's like, honestly, Deathstroke, he was a Teen Titans villain, but now he's kind of just, he's low key in that Deadpool role, like where he's an anti-hero. He does what he wants.
I hate that because I hate the Deadpool and Deathstroke comparisons. I know Deadpool was created as a parody of Deathstroke.
Yeah.
But aside from their name and their costumes, they're not that similar, to be honest with you.
They're not the same at all. They're very different. Besides their costumes, there's nothing remote.
And their names.
Similar
That's it.
And their names.
Wade Wilson and Slade Wilson, so.
Yeah. Because Wade Wilson, he's a soldier, but he's an idiot and a goofball, and Slade is a soldier who lost everything. So it's like
I'm watching Naruto right now, and it's been out for forever. So if you all get spoiled by this, oh well, turn it off right now. I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at, but the Toby, when he's not using the Madara voice, reminds me of
Deadpool.
Yeah.
He's
out here just being a fuck up. Like
that's pretty much what they're going for.
You eating the sweet and sour Twizzlers?
No.
What you eating?
Yeah.
All right. Those are the goat Twizzlers.
They're amazing.
I like him. I mean, like even with the Titans series, like him coming into the Titans series was good. You know, the whole how, you know, basically he messed with Nightwing's mind. Like Nightwing literally broke toward like what was that into season 2 where he basically broke and went to jail, and it was just like
he literally made this guy turn himself in.
Like that scene. I don't even know what that was, but that little, oh dang, did I spoil that?
No, I mean it's fine. You did, but it's fine. I'm not gonna remember.
Well, forget I said it then. Well, no. But there's a scene like where Batman is just talking to him, and I was just sitting there like, dang, Deathstroke really broke this kid. Like this kid is broken right now. So I can see why he would be a great villain for the Teen Titans, because technically Nightwing he struggles with him majority of the time, but at the same time he gives Batman problems. So it's like he's kind of just an all around villain. That's how I've always seen him. But the Teen Titans one, where he's better as a Teen Titans, that was just a wild take, and I was just like, oh wow, I didn't really think about it like that. So
yeah. So just to kind of defend I'll be the first to admit I'm not a reader, so reading the comics isn't my thing.
No worries.
I like watching my media just because I'm real busy, and it's something I can have on in the background while I'm doing other things.
Yeah,
but watching Deathstroke's cool. I think he matches up well with Batman. Skill for skill. I think Batman's smarter than him, which will give Batman the edge most times, which is why I think it's better that he fights Dick Grayson, who is probably a little bit beneath him and beneath Deathstroke in every category, but not enough to make it a wash. Like, you know what I mean? Not like he's gonna get beat up a little bit, but it's close enough to where Nightwing can find a way to beat him. Where with Batman, I expect Batman to beat him.
That's the crazy part.
But that's the same thing. It's like Batman versus Superman. You expect Superman should be beating Batman 10 out of 10 times, and he loses 10 out of 10 times, and I hate it. Like
Nightwing as a fighter, Nightwing's just like he's just a softer version of Batman. Like, I think they're about even when it comes to fighting. I think they're about even. It's just he's a little softer than
I agree with you. He's got a little bit more of like an acrobatic
version of Batman. He's just a softer version and he's more acrobatic. So it's like I feel like Deathstroke plays on that part, and that's why he beats Nightwing so bad because he plays on his weaknesses, which he's soft. He knows he's not gonna like. Come on, we all know Dick Grayson is soft. That man is soft.
It's so disrespectful, bro. Like
it's the truth.
My fault.
Like,
soft in comparison to who, though, is my question.
Listen, I openly admit
Batman?
Jason Todd is one of the worst fighters out of the Bat family, but he is not. Jason Todd, he's one of the worst.
Oh, wait.
It goes Dick Grayson. Listen, this is the truth. It goes Dick Grayson. It goes Damian Wayne. Jason.
I can't put Damian above. I can't put Damian above Jason. I
put Damian above Jason because
I agree.
Because Jason was trained in basically technically one specific area, and that's to fight like an assassin. Damian got assassination training. He's gotten ninja style. Like he's got way more than over Jason. Now
that's true, but the only reason I can't give it to him is because they fought and Jason beat the brakes off of him. He beat the shit out of him. So like
I literally listen. I just read a Teen Titans panel where Jason was literally like, "All right, little dude, like, stop playing with me, bro." Because like he actually just beat up Damian. What I just read. So, the only reason why I give it to him, I'm doing it based off of skill, not like actually like one fight. I think Damian is more skillful than Jason. But
you said it's Dick Grayson number 1, Damian Wayne number 2.
Damian.
I don't put Grayson. I don't put Dick Grayson number 1. I'll put him at 2.
Behind who?
Cassandra.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, so we're adding the girls too then.
I wasn't counting the girls, but that's fine.
Okay.
I don't know enough about the girls
then, yeah, Cassandra Cain, number 1. Easy. 2, Dick Grayson. 3, what's her name? Katie?
Yeah.
I think she's 3. Then I'll give it to Damian. Then I'll say Jason. Then I'll say, what is her name?
Stephanie.
That's the other Batgirl, right?
Yeah.
Stephanie Brown.
That's the one that gets crippled, right?
No, that's Barbara. That's Barbara. Yeah. Barbara Gordon.
Then she's like to me, she sucks.
Word? Where's Tim Drake at this? Does Tim Drake last for you?
Tim Drake is a terrible fighter. He is not good at fighting.
He's the best detective, though.
Yeah,
he is, but I'm not. I'll put him. I'll give you mine. I'll put Cassandra at 1. I put Cassandra at 1, Dick at 2, and then honestly, Jason and Damian. The only thing that limits Damian is his age, and it's that reason that I'm putting him below Jason because Jason's never lost a fight to him. He's never lost a fight to him. He almost did. But I'm gonna put Jason. I'm gonna put Damian and then Jason. Then I'm gonna put Kate Kane. Then I'm gonna put Tim Drake. And then I'm gonna put Barbara and Stephanie.
What about spoiler?
That's Stephanie.
Oh. Yeah.
She took both names.
Okay, I like that list. That's probably about to say. I would just swap Damian and Jason.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the list, but I like Barbara Gordon and I like Tim Drake. So I mean, but they're not that great.
I like Tim Drake. Tim Drake's my second favorite Robin.
Mine too.
He's just not a good fighter.
Honestly, Jason Todd might be my least favorite Robin.
Who?
Jason Todd.
He's grown on me a lot over the years.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Actually, hold on. Let me rephrase this. I'm only talking about the male Robins, and it's close between him and Damian. I like all of them.
Bro, I used to hate that nigga Damian, bro.
Yeah, I've never liked Damian.
Damian has grown on me a lot over the years because I used to hate that little nigga, bro. You don't understand. I used to hate him. Because when they brought him into these movies, because he was okay in the comics, I could deal with that shit. Yeah, but when they brought him into the movies, they propped him up on such a pedestal to disrespect Nightwing. It drove me off the wall.
Okay,
Bro, it drove me crazy.
I will admit that was highly disrespectful
Bro,
because he's not that trash. It's like, okay, like,
bro, they got
like
Damien
we got
beating
hands now.
Deathstroke
Like, we
at
about to
10 years old. Bro, they got Damien beating Deathstroke at 10 years old, almost taking out Nightwing, taking him out in the next movie, taking out the Talons, fighting Wonder Woman, fighting Super. This nigga's 10. He's 10 years old. I'm just like, oh man, bro, I don't know. As I used to hate that kid, bro. I hated him a lot.
Yeah, he's annoying. In the animated universe, he's highly annoying. He's very annoying. I honestly don't really like him in there. In the what's the movie? Dark Apocalypse, he was all right. But other than that, the other movies, I'm just like, bro, like Damien, from like reading, now that I read the Teen Titans, like the Rebirth, I'm like almost done with that. I've read some of his other stuff. I'm just like, why did they not read? Like, it's like they just come off. Like he's
when Batman,
like, I don't know, like it's just different from the movie and the comics. It's like I don't like it.
I ain't gonna lie, when Batman put hands on him in Dark Apocalypse, a big smile came across my face.
Yeah, when he kneed him in the face, I was like, oh yeah, that came all them times.
He beat the brakes off that kid, bro. He's like, yeah, I'm not about to play with you no more.
That was a good scene. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
it satisfied me. I'm not gonna
lie. Keeping with the DC theme here, the CW superhero universe.
We just gonna have to take a moment of silence for that.
At one point was the best television universe.
I mean, I can
superheroes.
I can say it fell off, but it still holds the best show. Yeah. Probably one of the best DC shows that have ever come out. It might hold that title.
What is it?
Like Superman and Lois might be the best on-screen DC live-action property I've ever seen.
From what I've seen, it's great. I still got to catch up on it, but from what I've seen, that is how you portray Superman. That was a good Superman.
They have humanized Superman in a way no one ever has, even on the animated series and even on the live action. It's crazy because having sons and giving Superman the family aspect, and I'm not going to get into heavy spoilers of the show, but some of the other elements and people that they've brought in, the lore they brought in from Superman, it might be the best on-screen DC live-action show I've seen. And that even goes for Arrow and Flash.
Arrow, I'll give Arrow. Arrow was good until, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't finish Arrow, but it was good up until like I want to say season 3, and then I kind of I got out of it. I was like, Flash was bad after season 2, and Arrow was just all right to me.
Arrow was goated up until when he knocked him off the cliff in season 3, and then when he came back, that's when it kind of just started getting all over the place. Because that cliffhanger for the mid-season finale when he killed him, well, quote unquote, and he knocked him off the cliff and it went on break for 3 months. The shit was crazy. Everybody thought that man was dead. So, and then it came back and they brought him back and it was kind of like just kind of choppy and nobody knew what the hell it was. And then Flash had a great first season, a great second season, and then they just kept repeating the same shit over and over and over. And they tried to switch it up one time, and then they got lost and had no idea what they were doing. And now you look at Flash now throwing lightning stars, playing with lightsabers, like Power Rangers, and just like honestly,
right, what in the goddamn fuck is this?
Yeah, honestly, Flash is falling off so far. It needs to go.
Like when he threw lightning ninja stars.
Yeah, like, bro.
What?
It felt like I was watching an episode of Power Rangers, bro.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm cool on Flash. That show needs to end. It's done.
I'm afraid. They have the series. I'm afraid to attempt it. The Batwoman. They have that series. I'm afraid to attempt it. I see it every day. I'm afraid to attempt it. I'm just like, I don't want to get my feelings hurt because I kind of like Katie. I kind of like her. She's, from what I've read, and she was cool in the Batman Bad Blood movie. So I don't have nothing against her. I kind of like her a little bit, but I'm afraid to watch that because I feel like I'm gonna just I'm gonna feel disrespected, you know, because like
I'll probably
go ahead, go
I'll
ahead.
probably give it a shot eventually, but I'm not going out my way to. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Because as much as I hate Batman, I do like who he's brought to light. It's just they disrespect his his family. Let's talk about that for a second. How disrespectful they are to his family.
Bro, you mentioned that I don't hate Batman. It's I actually used to love Batman until I met a certain friend of ours. But
I've never liked Batman not once. I mean, I've never really saw the joy in Batman. I don't really care for Batman. Never really cared for him. I was more so of a Flash fan, and then I found who Jason Todd was, and then I forgot
honestly,
about Flash.
I never really claimed Bruce Wayne going up as my Batman. My favorite Batman was always Terry McGinnis.
Batman Beyond, that show.
Batman Beyond, I love that show, bro. Terry,
Great.
I messed with Terry heavy. He was easy to relate to. Like, he's not some rich spoiled kid taking out his anger on the world. He's actually in the street struggling. I messed with Terry heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Batman's the GOAT. Y'all are fried. But
you know whose fault this is.
Yeah, well, don't let that man ruin your good time. Moving on, we're going to talk about the free games on PlayStation Network for August 2021. I don't know if you guys got a chance to play them, but there is hold on one second. There is Hunter's Arena Legends, Tennis World Tour 2, and Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Did you guys get to play any of them?
I did.
I played Hunter's Arena and almost broke my controller. It is very fun.
Okay. What is it? So, like, what's it?
Describe it.
It's like a battle royale. Think like, have you ever played For Honor?
What is it?
Like For Honor?
No.
I'm trying to see. Think like Soul Calibur in like a Fortnite setting. So like each character has like a specific set of moves, and like you're free falling. You have a team of 3, and you go around the field leveling up, and then you run into other people and you fight them. If you're not with your team, you're most likely going to get jumped, and it can either be really fun or super frustrating because you're either with your team beating everybody's ass or you're getting jumped by yourself. It's tragic.
So here's the question. 2 questions actually. What do you rate it, and is it worth the free download?
It honestly, right now I'd give it like a 6 because it seems like it's still really early in development and they're still updating it and upgrading it. It's worth it because you can tell they're about to start repeatedly dropping updates, fixing the game now that people are active on it and stuff. So it's like,
right.
I'm willing to give it a chance because they're still working on it. But as of right now, the game's like a 6 out of 10.
Okay. All right, moving right along then. The writer for Godzilla vs. Kong teases that the MonsterVerse will continue. Do you guys want to see it continue? And if so, what monster do you want to see come next?
What
did you say, Jalil?
I'm not the biggest fan of Kong versus Godzilla, never was. But that most recent movie was really good though.
Okay.
That was really as far as monsters, I mean, I was joking about the Loch Ness monster. I honestly don't really want to see that. Maybe the Kraken.
Okay.
Maybe the Kraken. Or Bigfoot.
All right.
I mean, just throwing names out at this point. Who else? I mean,
I feel like Destroyer, probably.
You said Destroyer?
Yeah, he's like but that like because I don't know where else they could go with Godzilla on surface. They have a lot of places they could go with Kong after where they left him. They can go a lot of different places in that world. But Destroyer is like he's from outer space, so it's like they kind of hinted at outer space monsters with what was his name? King Ghidorah. And then you have Mega Godzilla that they already used that I did not expect them to do. But probably Destroyer, and if they go underneath they've got a lot they can do with Kong if they want to. I don't know where they can go with Godzilla right now.
Okay. I go for Mothra.
Hurt, right? Isn't he like? Then he ended the movie hurt, right? Or like half dead or something.
Nah, the way he was getting his ass beat.
I don't know. He was not winning. That's all I know.
Hey, he may have caught the meanest beatdown I've seen in the last 5 years.
Mega guy whooped his ass,
bro. I know Kong lost the fight, but Godzilla got beat.
I was like, dang, Godzilla, get up, bro, fight back, bro. Oh no, that was a. Whew. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what they do with it.
Yeah, I gotta see. I'm honestly hoping they move forward with Kong and not Godzilla because I don't know what else they could do with him that would make sense now that Metal Godzilla's out the way.
Fair enough. So keeping with the Japanese category here, we got Jujutsu Kaisen and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has been rumored to have a crossover.
I don't want it. You can keep that. I hate JoJo.
I don't hate JoJo. It just looks weird to me. And I know if a JoJo fan has watched this because I know Part 6 is coming out and all their fans are hyped as hell. So they're probably going to come down on me for it. But something about JoJo just freaks me out when I watch it, bro. It's weird to me. The way they animate it, the way they act, how awkward their characters are. JoJo is not a bad anime, but it is not an anime for me. And I do not want to touch Jujutsu Kaisen because that show is dope.
I don't care who attacks me. I don't care who I offend. This is all I got to say.
Hey.
I hate, man. I've tried so many times on different occasions. It's trash. I just can't get it. It sucks.
I've tried it like 3 different times, bro. I can't do it.
The little stands, powers, and stuff like that stuff's kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. I just can't. I can't get. It's just weird. Like it's too weird for me. It's just not for me, and I hate the show.
Yeah. I was gonna say, there's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is such a cult classic that
it's a giant cult.
There's a video game store in Gehenna, and they have a copy of the PS1 game, and this video game costs $499.99.
Jesus Christ! Not today, Satan.
I'd pay for a Jujutsu Kaisen game though, not a JoJo's.
I'm not paying $500 for any video game.
If it's not a system, I'm not paying $500 for a damn game.
No. I would pay $100. I pay $60 though, but
I'm not gonna lie to you. I paid $100 for the Naruto Storm 1, the steel case back in high school. I dropped $100 on that.
That's understandable. No, maybe if it was in a bundle, like if it was like bundled with like maybe like a rare character or something. Like imagine if Naruto brought in like never mind. We've basically got all the characters. I don't know, but like
they're just giving them away at this point. Like why? I wouldn't even pay. I'm not paying that much money for anything.
I'm about to say never mind because I don't think I would do that either, honestly. Because now I think they basically already gave us everybody. I mean, it's like kind of like Mortal Kombat. You know how like Mortal Kombat had the little bundles of like Rambo and stuff.
DLC, yeah.
Yeah,
I can see playing DLC for character packs, but still, like
if it was like that, then like but it had to be somebody that actually like genuinely like cared about like when DC released I'm not DC, I'm sorry, Injustice released the Red Hood pack. That was around the time I literally like started to really get into Red Hood. That's when I was like, oh, I have to get this. So yeah, like something like that. I had to genuinely be interested in it. So
that's fair. Speaking of genuinely being interested. We're at our second to last topic for the day. What do you want to see happen?
Let me go to my notes.
I was like, we'll start with Jalil because this was Jalil's topic that he picked. So
I would like to see the DC animated universe to restart, but they need to follow the Rebirth series.
Okay.
Instead of this other one that they did. Now, I'm not saying it was bad, but I think that the Rebirth series, I think will be a lot better because I think Are
Are you discussing the DC animated movie universe or the DC anime? Okay, I just want to make sure.
Because
I was like, don't make me and Keon jump you for talking bad about the DCAU.
No.
I will not tolerate that kind of slander.
They have some great TV shows. I'm talking about the DC animated movie verse.
Okay.
I think they should go off the Rebirth. With when I mean like Justice League, Teen Titans, Flash, like they basically everyone gets their own little thing, obviously. Then do the Justice League, then do the Teen Titans, and they need to bring forth like a lot of characters because they were overusing a lot of people. Like number one, they didn't use Bane properly, in my opinion. He got like I think it was Batman Hush. He was in that one. I didn't like him in that one. I think they could have did more with Bane.
Hey, Batman Hush was a badass movie though.
It was great. No, that was a great movie. One of my favorites. But I think they could have did more with Bane.
I agree. Bane should have been a standalone villain.
Yeah.
Or like we've talked about before, I have like the ABC tier.
Yeah.
At the very least, Bane should be a B tier villain, like the secondary guy.
Bane isn't.
B plus.
I'm saying if there's two like if he's got like if the main plot of the story is going after Joker,
yeah,
at the very least Bane should be the second priority. He shouldn't be third priority, fourth priority, fifth priority. He should be the second or first priority for Batman. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, because they treated Bane and Batman Hush like the Riddler. And I was like, that's kind of disrespectful. Bro.
Yeah.
Because like the Riddler's definitely C-list character, C-list villain.
Exactly. He's perfect being an annoying figure throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But not the main problem.
Yeah, like I was kind of upset at that. I'm still learning about Hush, not really sure what Hush is or does. I haven't really gotten around to it, but he's somebody I still have to like kind of look into. But I think if they follow the Rebirth, I think that'll be great. I think that'll be a great a better direction for them to take. So
okay.
Yeah.
Keon, you got anything?
There is only one thing I want to see return, and given the chapter that dropped this weekend, I know it's returning. I need to see Bleach come back.
All right.
Yes, I need it.
Bleach. So it's crazy because it's not only returning, they just announced this morning that they're dropping weekly chapters again. So it's like I feel I woke up feeling blessed this morning. I had a very good day.
That's good. That's good.
I like that. I need the Bleach too. Bleach was great.
Yeah, so Boruto and Dragon Ball Super can kick rocks.
Well, not Boruto. Boruto's not bad. Dragon Ball Super can kick rocks, but Boruto's not too bad.
I said, damn.
Boruto can go. That heathen is child.
Oh, yeah, him as a character. Oh, okay. I thought you said the show. I was like, the show now? No, I think it's kind of
okay. That's fair. The show can stay. He can go.
Yeah,
it's a show.
Stay, but speaking of shows, I personally want to see a Mortal Kombat cartoon series based off of the new one that's coming out, the cartoon one, and Scorpion's Revenge.
They honestly they need to they need to give it an animated series.
Yeah, that's it.
Give that hard in rating.
Let me give a hot take real quick. That it's not like you guys probably won't think it's a hot take, but I think the majority of people out there will take it as a hot take.
Wow.
A lot of good series, like good things that we want to see, like whether it be comics, video games, whatever, when you were transitioning it to traditional media, whether it's TV or movies, should be animated.
Yeah.
You can do way more with animation than you can live action. And 9 times out of 10, when you try to translate something that's been drawn for its entire time, you try to translate it into live people, it's not as good.
It's a gigantic waste of everyone's time and money.
Exactly. Like if you just, I think if Western media just embraced animation like Eastern media does, our lives would be so much better.
Yeah,
exactly.
I just because I watched Scorpion's Revenge. I've watched that movie a total of like 6 or 7 times. That's how good that movie was. I haven't the new one out yet. The new cartoon one out.
Comes out next week.
Next week, okay. Well, I'm gonna watch that one. I'm excited for that. But like after watching them and then like realizing that Mortal Kombat has a whole story to it, I'm like this could literally. I was saying this other day, like this could literally be have it like its own like kind of TV show, you know. So yeah, I definitely want to see that happen. Hopefully they consider or somebody brings it up that works in that Mortal Kombat stuff. But yeah, I definitely want to see that happen.
Okay. You got anything else?
No, two more things I get done your car. No, what I'm gonna do.
Other than that, or the Ultimate Spider-Man series being animated.
Okay.
The comic book one.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm always down for more Spider-Man.
I'm paying for it.
And more cartoons that are aimed for young adults and adults rather than children.
Because I would say Spider-Man is probably the most disrespected Marvel hero.
Wow, you think so?
Yeah. Look at his rap sheet. Look at his rap sheet. Okay. Spider-Man 1 was all right.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
The original I'm talking about Raimi Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Spider-Man 2, perfect. Did great.
Yeah. Might be the best animated or the best superhero movie of all time.
I'll give you that. Spider-Man 2 was a hot ass mess. And then we get nothing. Then it's just done. Then we get the Amazing Spider-Man. Now,
hey,
I don't have any issue with the Amazing Spider-Man. Hold on. I don't have any issue with the Amazing Spider-Man. I just didn't like his Peter Parker, and they were rushing. They rushed the Amazing Spider-Man. It was very rushed.
Okay, I will give you that 100%. But the Amazing Spider-Man movie showed Spider-Man more respect on screen than he has ever been shown. Ever. On Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, all of them put together. Sony showed that man love.
And listen, you're right. After reading, I've been reading Ultimate Spider-Man. I totally understand why it's an issue that Tom Holland's Peter Parker does not struggle.
Peter Parker bothers me because that is not Peter Parker. That is some rich brat from the suburbs with a rich uncle. It irritates my soul.
Yeah, like, no disrespect to Tom Holland, but I just feel like I like the Peter Parker that struggled, because he fought with more spice to him. You know what I'm saying? His quirkiness and his witty jokes in the fight had like that spice to it because he had something to prove. Because the man at the end of the day, he going back to his broke ass lifestyle. So it's like, like I don't know, because the Amazing Spider-Man had potential. We all knew what they were setting up for, the Sinister Six, which we've been waiting for how long for them to get some love.
We about to get it.
So hopefully,
I think we get it with the multiverse.
You think No Way Home is the multiverse? I don't think it is.
I don't know. No, it's not. It's a setup for the multiverse.
Setup?
Yeah. So I have two theories. Hear me out. Okay. The first one is because they already said that the what's that show called with fucking Vision and
WandaVision.
Yeah. WandaVision, Loki, No Way Home, and Multiverse of Madness are completely tied together 100%. They all you can't have any of these things without the other ones, is what it's saying. So either A, we're gonna get a full multiverse with the Sinister Six, and we're gonna get all three. I think No Way Home's gonna have Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, or one or the other, show up at the very end of the movie, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And it's gonna end on that might even be the end credit, the after credit scene.
I like that.
I will
and then that's gonna lead into. You said what?
I will tear that movie theater apart.
I might actually scream.
But so then the next movie after that we'll get into the Sinister Six and all that. Or hear me out. This is the last Spider-Man Marvel movie, and they're going back to Sony, and they use the multiverse to split him from the MCU.
I completely forgot. This is the end of Tom Holland's deal.
Yep.
Well, they are in talks for for I think he said 6 more movies.
Yep, that was the talks, but they're not
So
those talks never finished.
exactly.
well,
You don't know.
I'm gonna backtrack. I'm gonna disagree with that statement. Is because of is because he signed on. I think he originally signed on for like what 3, and then he got an extension of 2 or 3 more movies.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be 5, but Sony and Marvel started beefing, so they're like,
Sony
the
not
issue.
trying to give him up because they realized like, wait a minute, Spider-Man.
Sony
is
wanted
very
to
important. Like, yes, he's to me, he's the face of Marvel.
He
know
is.
what I'm saying? And I understand Tony Stark, I understand Captain America, like, but
they weren't even characters like that, like face of the thing until the MCU.
right.
They were C-listers at best before
Exactly.
2008.
Spider-Man is the face of Marvel, and I feel like you can't go anywhere with Marvel without him, and that's why I say he's the most disrespected Marvel character when it comes to the movies and TV shows, is because it's like he's like they treat him like a C-list character, like, oh, we don't really need a Spider-Man, or no one wants to pick it up, or no one wants to follow the story. It's like, how do you let the greatest Spider-Man adaptation go to waste with the Spectacular Spider-Man? How do you do that? If you have not seen it, please watch it.
I haven't seen it. It's on my list.
Oh, dude, please watch it. It's literally the best adaptation of Spider-Man you will ever see.
I got the Blu-ray set for you, sir. If you need it, I got you.
All right, bet. Because I was gonna say I don't have Disney Plus right now, so yeah, I'll definitely do that. It's not?
No, you're gonna have to watch it on like a website or something. I could send you the website.
Okay.
But that's why I say he's the most disrespected, because they let that series go. The people said it. What did they say? It's like basically saying like they didn't believe in the show, that it wouldn't go far. Which I was like, it's Spider-Man. Like, everyone loves Spider-Man. How do you not like Spider-Man? But like they did it really well. He was broke. Basically did it off the Ultimate Spider-Man series. But I don't know. Like I feel like they need to stop disrespecting my boy Spider-Man like that, because he's the face of Marvel to me. And the fact that he's been treated that bad, it rubs me the wrong way, and I hate it. I hate every second of it.
All right, that's definitely fair. Well, guys, we're at the end of our show, so it's time for my favorite part of the show, and what I've been looking forward to the most. It's going to be called the Final Battles.
Okay.
And I'm going to basically give you guys 2 people. These are completely random, and it's not just it's anime, it's comics, it's cartoons, it's everything.
Okay.
I have a guy that I've been passing these through to make sure they're not too one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided today being the first episode, we're gonna make it special. I've got 6 battles for you guys.
Okay.
You guys can argue to decide who wins.
Okay.
So the first one is Marvin Martian versus Darkwing Duck.
Ew.
I'm not doing just Goku versus Superman style.
I ain't gonna
Marvin.
listen. I got Darkwing Duck because he got something to prove every time he's on the screen.
Man, Marvin gonna peel his cat back, bro.
Okay. Why do you think that, Keane?
Isn't that the dude from the Looney Tunes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the dude with the armor.
He's a Looney Tunes. He has the Toon Force. This man could pull a 9mm out of his pocket.
He's not going to. That's not his style though. He's got like a ray gun, and he gets his ass beat by Daffy. You telling me Darkwing don't beat Daffy? You think Daffy's the superior duck?
No, Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
I got Darkwing Duck.
I got Darkwing Duck too.
I'm losing faith. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm switching.
All right. Now we'll do a anime mashup now.
Okay.
Zabuza Momochi versus Sanji.
Sanji
beating the brakes off him.
Yeah.
Sanji's way too damn fast for him, bro.
But you gotta understand, Zabuza's a ninja though.
He's a ninja, but he ain't never moved with the kind of speed that Sanji did put out.
Okay.
Not even close.
I'm just gonna assume Sanji. I mean, you probably don't really know much about Sanji, but he's gonna have all his feats, right?
Yeah.
Even once he's acquired.
This is the ultimate version of each character.
I mean, yeah, because how close do you scale Sanji to Zoro? And you know Zabu's is not on that man's level at all.
He's not touching Zoro. He's not touching Zoro in any way, shape, or form. But
if he's not touching Zoro in any way, shape, or form, Sanji, he might give Sanji a little trouble, but
I'll say this: before Sanji puts on his raid suit, I'm giving it to Zabuza. Raid suit is basically it's a scientific. Think of it as come on, think. Think of it as like a cloak of some sort. It gives him special ability. He can go invisible. He can move faster than he already moves, and he's like it's like impenetrable skin basically. So that's basically his raid suit. So if he puts that on, yeah, Zabuza gets washed easily. But before, I think Zabuza is giving him a great fight.
Okay. Next one's kind of gross too. It's Popeye versus Hong Kong Phooey. Hella hands.
That's all hands, and I hate it. That is all. I don't even know.
Power versus technique.
It's a draw.
Give me Fooey. I gotta rub him up away.
Really?
Yeah, give me
your boy is Phooey. That's your boy.
I don't know. The more spinach Popeye eats, I don't know, man.
That man's gonna be sitting there throwing haymakers at straight air.
Yeah, I'm going Hong Kong Phooey as well. I think he's just got the work for him.
Yeah.
Next up is gonna be Rock Lee. This is gonna be base versions of these characters, okay? So like first appearances, Rock Lee versus Bulma.
Wait, tuning exam Rock Lee? Because that's his like ultimate.
Yeah,
I got that. I'm sorry, I got Rock Lee.
Wait a minute, what all are we giving Bulma here?
A gun.
The Android Saga Bulma.
I mean, because didn't she put up a force field that put Trunks and Goku?
That's what I'm saying. This is a good fight. This is like.
I mean, nah.
I got Rock Lee because Rock Lee he's not gonna test anything out. He's just gonna beat these hands. That's why I think he's going straight to just beat on her.
Giving her the hands.
If Bulma's ready, she probably lock him up, but she's got something to lock him up. But Rock Lee will take her head off.
So you're saying with prep time it's Bulma, but random encounter it's Rock Lee?
Yeah, I hate that I had to say that, but yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree.
I admit that, but yeah.
Yeah. So then we got Goliath from the Gargoyles versus the American Dragon, Jake Long.
Ooh.
Jake.
Yeah, only because he knows karate, so I feel like he probably like
that. He got clones. He got other powers and shit. So it's like,
yeah,
all Goliath got is he's strong and he can fly. That's it.
Yeah. And Jake has that.
Jake has that. And he can roast.
He can spit fire. He got skins. He can do a lot of stuff, can he?
He's got a lot of he has a lot of feats.
I got Jake.
Okay. And then lastly, our main event here. I don't know how to say this, so I'm gonna try my best. Sauke Aizen versus Kakashi Hatake.
The disrespect. You're talking about Aizen from Bleach.
Yes.
Yeah, Aizen washes hair. But here's the thing. A lot of people, this new argument is that Naruto's verse is stronger than Bleach's verse because they've never shown anything like of them fighting of like they can only destroy mountains. It's like you guys have to understand Bleach, and my brother can vouch for me. Bleach people don't even really fight on Earth. They have to go to different dimensions to fight, or the Earth will be destroyed. Like versus Aizen, what's the dude created a whole different type of place for them to fight because he knew like if we fight here, this whole place is getting destroyed. So
let me let me put in perspective, Travis, how bad this is for Kakashi. This man Isaac walked down the street and was killing people because they couldn't be around him. He is that strong.
That spiritual pressure. And it's not even that. Aizen doesn't even have to lift his sword. He could just stand there. And if Kakashi looks at his sword, he lost. He lost.
See, when I first put these,
he could just do that little thing with the thumb, and just a little bit, he looks at it, it's over.
There is no one in the Naruto verse that beats him in a one-on-one. Nobody.
That's fair. When I first made these, like I said, these were random. I used random generators to create these battles, and I sent this to the kid that was telling me if it was good or not. The first one was originally Kakashi versus Sanji, and they said Kakashi was way too overpowered for Sanji. And then it was Aizen. It was what is Aizen? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Him versus Zabuza, and they were like, "Nah, Zabuza's gonna get smoked."
Yeah, that'd have been a bad fight for Zabuza. Yeah, but the whole Sanji Kakashi thing, that it'd been a better fight, but like
that Sanji and Kakashi has been a little closer. But it depends on what all you're giving Kakashi, because if you give him that double DMS shit, then it's raps for Sanji.
It's raps.
All right. Well, this was Geek in the Sheets. You guys want to tell them where they can follow you at, like on social media?
Sensei on everything.
What is it?
Sensei on everything.
Okay.
At K Marsh on Instagram.
Cool. All right, y'all. We out.